right, so then let's keep going to the third critical choice, which was for me was to build trust. First, I had to build trust in myself, and then that enabled me to begin to inspire the trust of others. And as I went through my own little mini journey to build trust in myself, I actually learned that if you do the little things great, great things can happen. So I'm going to end up asking you a number of questions in this category of building trust, because I really want your perspective. First and foremost, has there been a time, or let me change this. How do you build trust in yourself throughout the years, throughout your journey? How do you build trust in yourself? Because you know all the younger women are asking themselves that same question.
It's about action and it's about confidence. I think people think that confidence is something that, some people are just born with. But confidence, it's like a muscle that you have to grow. And how you build trust in yourself is just by practicing that, looking in the mirror and, speaking words of affirmation to yourself. If you're afraid of doing something, just do it anyway. Just do it anyway, because even if you fail, you learn some valuable lesson from that experience that you wouldn't have gotten before. And you're, one step closer to achieving whatever you need to achieve by failing before. Like, what you need to do differently to, achieve your goal going forward. So how I build confidence in myself is just by going out there and doing what I need to do and just looking fear in the eye and doing it anyway. There are so many things that I do that I'm afraid to do. Like, I'm a relatively young executive. I don't like public speaking. This is being kind of vulnerable to me, but I'm doing it anyway. So just be brave. That's the only advice that I would have. Just be brave.
You inspire me.
Do it anyway.
You inspire me. You do. How do you, so let's speak to the younger women again. How do you inspire the trust of others? Or speak to anybody, but I think about us as inspiring those younger women. How do you inspire the trust of others?
By extending empathy. I'm thinking about, the younger women who are on my team or the women who are on my team, extending empathy and showing up for others and showing that you care, leading by example. Apart from those younger women, like as a professional who oftentimes I don't look like other people in the room. It's just getting things done and showing that you're dedicated to getting things done. Like I said, it's not really 9 to 5. Going above and beyond, I think, is a way that, you inspire trust in others, to show that you genuinely care and you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You're not afraid to do something that, typically someone at a lower level would be doing. Like, there's nothing that's too low for me. And I think that is what, my team would say about me. Like, I always get in there and do things with them. And I think that's how you inspire trust in others.
I think that's awesome. Now, this is going to take me to an observation before I'll tell you what my last question for build trust is, but then I'm going to go to my observation. And then so my question is going to be, is there a little thing that you do consistently so I believe do the little things great and great things happen. So I am curious, is there a little thing that you do consistently that has impacted your journey to either building trust or to success?
I think this ties into both of those things, actually, but I make a point of building genuine relationships with people. And I think this has gotten me really, really far. in both my personal life and my career. Getting to know people, learning from them. I think once you think you know everything, you're totally wrong. There's always someone that you can learn from. Whether it's a janitor at a company or, someone in the C-suite at a company, there's always someone who has a unique life experience to yours that, you can learn great gems from. So that's something I make a point of doing. Yeah, I think relationships have gotten me really, really far in my life. And that's something that I would encourage other young women to do as well.
Wonderful. My observation was going to be, when you said you get down and get your hands, in it, it's just most recently all the time that you spent in August with Operation Backpack. Right. So is that wrapped up now? Is this because kids are back to school?
Kids are back to school, but the number of kids who are in need, it's just going to keep on growing, unfortunately. So when we first got the number of children who we would be providing supplies to for the initiative for this year's campaign, that was around 23,000. Now that number is around 30,000, and It's just expected to keep on growing. It's a combination of the eviction moratorium expiring. It's a combination of rent prices just increasing and, families not being able to afford rent. So they're now homeless. And of course, it's because of, the large influx of asylum-seeking families who have entered into the city as well. So all of those things combined, it's we have unprecedented numbers of kids who need support. So although the Operation Backpack campaign is technically over, we still need supplies, we still need funds, we still need resources to be able to support these children throughout the year.
And give us the website really quick, and then I'll put it on too. But what's the website that people can go to?
Of course. So it's VOA-GNY / Operation Backpack.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you for joining me for our Choose and Become interview series. You could find this episode and others at trishkendall.com. Just go to trishkendall.com / choose-become-interview-series. Or if you have a question or just want to leave a comment, email me, trish@trishkendall.com.